What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Time for another ownership update, as there is some more news about my very own Volvo C40 recharged twin. The car has been back to the dealership for some maintenance here and there. So let me tell you a bit more about that. Let's get started. Alright folks, so you join me in my Volvo C40 on a rather rainy Saturday morning. But that doesn't matter. For you watching for the first time, welcome in my C40 Recharged Twin model year 22. This is the intro edition. One of the first Volvo C40s basically went on the market. And I got one so far, 44,000 kilometers on the clock. Overall having a very good time with this car, enjoying it a lot. I think it's a very nice car, both driving wise, but also just very good looking, if you ask me of course. But well, in the past 2 years or so, there have been some issues, some typical issues like the charging pin issue, the TCAM malfunctioning thingy that the car wouldn't start or wouldn't do anything. Basically, this one also had that once, and some more things, poor software, etc, etc. Anyway, plenty of over-the-air updates have come to the XC40 and C40, and nowadays EX40 and EC40. Which improved this car quite a lot. Kinda the same now for the EX30, by the way, and that's a different story in another video if you're interested in that. Links are also on the screen. But so far, so good. So now about my C40 for the past few thousand kilometers have been pretty okay. You can notice that it's spring over here in Europe now, so the temperatures and the weather overall is improving, which means that the consumption or the efficiency of the car is also improving. So I already noticed that I can get a bit further on a full battery, for example. In the winter, I average often around 23 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. And then in the spring and summer, it goes down to, let's say, 21 kilowatt hours surely. So that's good to notice, and of course also good for the range. Now, a couple of weeks ago, the C40 went back to the Volvo dealership to address some more issues I had with the car. First one was to look into the poor connectivity of the car regarding the charging port. So if I want to fast charge with a DC charger, there is like this communication pin on the car, which the cable kind of needs to attach to or hook onto to make sure like they can communicate or whatsoever. I don't know exactly. Yeah, some months ago they thought they fixed that. There's apparently the special tool that they can tweak it a little bit, but that wasn't good enough yet. So I told Volvo, like, can you guys try it again? They did, and so far that seems to be fixed for now. The other one was that the USB-C outlet over here in the middle console, there are two in the C40 and XC40. The left one is also for Apple CarPlay. That wasn't working properly anymore, so each time it was working, was not working, it was only charging, and then the Apple CarPlay didn't function, and so on and so on. And at a sudden moment, the car basically didn't do anything anymore with a cable attached or put into it. With an iPhone, it wouldn't charge, it wouldn't communicate. So the mechanic also had a look at that, and apparently the outlet was a bit misaligned, misformed. I have no idea how, but apparently it happened. And they also replaced that under warranty. So that's a good thing, of course. And then the last big thing the car went back for maintenance was the vibration issue. And some of you who are already around on this channel know that I have been complaining quite a lot about it. Some of you also experience it in your C40 and XC40. In case you do not know, basically for model year 22 and 23, there is this vibration around 100 kilometers an hour, so 62 miles an hour in the steering wheel. Quite a good vibration, so to say, so you really notice it. Now, many customers complained about it. Volvo started to look into it. The only thing you kind of can do right now is go back with your car to the dealership and just address this issue, and then they will have a look at it. Well, they did the same for me, and I was kind of hoping they would apply like this fix, which seems to be there. But then the mechanic told me, like, okay, no, that fix is already a bit outdated and not good enough apparently, so they will not put that on my car. Huh? Okay. So then I kind of asked, okay, what will you do then? And then he said, well, we got this instruction list from Volvo, and if we tick all the boxes that we have looked into this, that we have checked this, and you still have the vibration, then we'll put you on this list for this new fix which needs to come. Well, long story short, of course, the vibration issue is not fixed on my car. Yup. Is it better or did it improve? Yes, it did. Around 100 kilometers, 62 miles an hour, it's not really noticeable anymore. When I drive a bit faster now, so let's say 110 kilometers or 115 kilometers, let's say 70 miles an hour, you still notice a vibration. Now it's quite refreshing because this vibration does feel differently than the previous vibration, and this sounds all very weird, but yeah, it's still vibrating basically, and hence they also put me on the list for the fix, for the future fix, which apparently will come. I'm not really too sure about that. But then yesterday or 2 days ago, I got this comment from Koen, and he said that his car went also back to the dealership to have a look at this vibration. And what they did, I also put it in the screen right now. Basically, they replaced the airbag in the steering wheel with an airbag which can make a contra vibration to the vibration coming from the car. That sounds really interesting. Well, unfortunately, they did not put that on my car, but according to Koen, as you can also read, it's for 95% better. So there's still a little vibration, but you know, 95%, I'll take that. So yeah, I wonder if this is the new fix or the fix my dealership already said, like, okay, this is not good enough, so we'll not put it in your car. So yeah, pretty unclear at this moment. So that is currently where we are. Perhaps you can let me know in the comments if you have the same issue with your C40, XC40, and your car has also been back to the dealership. Did they fix it? Did they do something about it? Let me know. So I guess that's the update for now. I'm gonna enjoy my little drive here in this very typical rainy Dutch weather. Stay tuned, make sure you subscribe for, of course, updates about the C40 and the vibration, and more on my XC90 Classic is also coming soon if you are interested in that. And we are heading to Sweden rather soon, so also stay tuned for that. Subscribe, because that will be a really interesting video, I'll promise you that. But for now, guys, happy Easter. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you, of course, next week, Sunday, 3 p.m. European time, in a brand new video. Bye bye.